I'm going to show you what we have on the inside here. Ooh, nice and padded. Got some instructions. A carrying case with a belt loop. So there you go. You can put the flashlight in there, the belt loop there. Okay. Your charging cable. It's a USB-B and a USB-C charging cable. That's nice. Okay. We have the actual battery. This is the actual battery for the light itself, and this plastic piece, we'll just take that plastic off before we use it. We have a little keychain light. That's nice. It's extra. We have 3 other little, what are these? Very, very small batteries. They AAA. Those are AAA batteries. 3 AAA batteries. Those will actually be used in the flashlight as well. And here is the real star of the show. Look at that. That is a nice, heavy-duty, fully metal flashlight. It's got a nice carabiner on the end there, a nice little hand holder that's for wrist or for strap or for hanging up. That's nice. I like the way it comes off there. You got a little hook, and you also have canvas and a thing that moves back and forth. That's great. It's a nice screw on too. I like having multiple threads. And the way this works here, oh cool, look at that. This is how you put your AAA batteries in. So it's kind of a little battery cartridge. I think I'm putting them in the correct way. Look at that. That's nice. Slides that back in there. And then that slides back in there like that. And that slides on. Okay, so now I have my 3 AAA batteries loaded up. I'm going to go ahead and press the power button. Wow. This is daytime, and that's actually really bright. I have sun in this room, and it's really, really bright. I don't even want to look at it. You can also actually focus the beam by going this way and this way. I will go ahead and do a full demonstration outside in the dark. Wow, that looks really pretty nice. So that's how you go ahead and you do the AA batteries. You can use a battery like this. This is the rechargeable super duper battery. I'll put that in. I will close this up. I'm not sure if it's actually charged yet, but that's okay because there's a charging port on the back. This is just a little rubber charging port. You pull it apart, and you can go ahead and do 2 things. You can plug. What you'll do is you'll plug this into a typical USB charging wall unit, and then you'll plug the USB-C, the smaller one, into the bottom one to actually charge the battery. Now, the nice thing about this, you ready for this? If you have this charged up and your phone or another device is low, you can actually plug the USB into this and then charge your phone off the battery in this thing. That's what it is. This is not only just a light, it actually can also charge other devices like a phone in an emergency. That's really nice. I have it charging now. As you can see, it has a little charge level with the 4 LEDs there, and then it's blinking to show that it's charging up, so it's almost fully charged. Hi, so I'm finally outside. It's about almost 8 o'clock here now, and it's fairly dark. I have my iPhone kind of cranked up for the light, so you might be seeing my outline, but I have my house over here. There's a pool over there, and a fence, and some trees, and you can't see any of it right now, but I have here in my hand my super duper new flashlight. It's fully charged and ready to go. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put it on my wrist so I don't drop it. I'm going to turn it on. Boom. Look at that. That is amazing. That's again, it's about actually about 70 feet away right now, way over there. You can see the trees way in the back. So what I can do is I can do a couple things. One, I can focus the beam like that. All you do is you pull pull the front of the flashlight back and forth. This is on high right now. And then you can go ahead and you can press the button to get different modes. This is high. That's medium. That's low. You have strobe, and you have SOS. And we'll just keep going SOS. 3 long, 3 fast, I guess, and then 3 long. And then you can turn it off. I'll turn it back on again. There's high. You can see my little doggy. You can see all sorts of stuff. There's the house. That's amazing. That is truly, truly amazing. I mean, my wife is holding her eyes inside the house right now as I go shooting in the windows. So there's trees way in the back there. Again, those trees are probably about 70, 80 feet away. That's amazing. This thing could probably keep going. I can widen it up a little bit. Look at that. Still very good. I can point it down right next to me, and I can sit and talk, and you can actually see it. This is my shed, probably about 6 feet away. That's truly amazing. This is incredible. And again, you can see it is fully charged. I can shoot it up into the sky. I don't have any. I don't have any smoke or anything, because it won't look quite like a lightsaber. But you can kind of see the beam. It's truly amazing. This is incredible. I'm just enthralled with this. This would be something great for camping, hiking. It's a good emergency flashlight, really. It's just so bright, especially if you're going to be outside and you're afraid of getting lost or stuck. That is incredible. Look at that. Wow. And I'll turn it off. You can, instead of going through all the modes, you can turn it off just by holding the button down for 3 seconds. Boop, just a long press there, and turns it off. Pretty cool. And here's a quick test of it inside my empty basement. Boom, look at that. That's truly amazing. And again, this is the tight. I can kind of widen it up there, and I can make my entire empty basement. It doesn't have a single light on. This is 500 and some square feet, almost like daylight here. This is amazing. So I played with it for a while last night, and I actually have a couple more features to talk about and then some real thoughts about how great this flashlight really is. First of all, the carrying case does work very well. I actually did have it on my belt last night. It kind of unsnaps, so you can put it on your belt so you don't have to loop your belt through. So that's kind of nice. And it sits in the carrying case really well. You just pull it out just like that. It's mesh, and it's not closed on both sides, but it does hold it very well. And it's got some elastic there, so it holds it nice and tight. This does get hot, so the carrying case is kind of nice. You don't necessarily want to put it in your pocket if you've been running it for an hour or whatever. It says that the battery can last about 10 to 12 hours. I would probably go a little bit on the lighter side of that, probably 8 to 9 hours. Talking about batteries, I do want to say that I really appreciate the fact that they give you 2 different battery sources. The AAA batteries are perfect to use in the light if you're going to be going camping or hiking and you don't have a place to really charge this thing up. If you're going to be using this at home or around an electrical outlet, then by all means use a rechargeable battery in here. But if you don't, you can just take a pack of AAA batteries and use this little cartridge, and it lights it up just as well. I don't know exactly how long it'll last on AAA batteries. It probably depends upon the type of battery and how well they are made. But anyway, that's actually a nice feature, and not a lot of lights have that. So speaking about the rechargeable battery, I want to show you something kind of cool here. There's a USB on here. I'm going to take my iPhone charging cable and plug one end of this into the actual light itself, and the other end of this into my iPhone. And it's now charging. The little lightning bolt or little battery now has a lightning bolt on it, so it is now charging, but it will go ahead and charge the phone. So this is actually kind of a battery pack as well as a flashlight, and just kind of a neat tool overall. Overall, this is a great flashlight. It's very bright. It's very heavy duty. I did drop it once or twice last night, just in the yard, and it was fine, no problem at all, not even a mark on it. This thing is quality. It's heavy metal. It's strong. You do have the ability to widen and pull your beam in. That was great. It's very, very, very bright. If you've been looking at one of these flashlights, kind of looking, hey, I need kind of high intensity flashlight, this is great. I highly recommend it. This is really a good flashlight.